when we start your advanced program. So this is like a monitoring screen where you monitor for threats. So when that time comes, we use it. So I needed to set it up for you just in case. Then the Wireshark lab also is still one of the topics that are in the advanced section. And we're going to build it just like we build this shop. We need a website that is not secure where we can put in details and the Wireshark will be able to capture it for us and show us, see the kind of details you're putting in this website is not secure, or I see your username and password, see as it is. So that is why we are building our own platform that will be able to expose that kind of vulnerability. So setup, open your setup. Where are you actually? Are you in your Kali? You need to push it to your Kali. Just so you don't make mistakes. Because many people make mistakes. You download it and put it in that shared folder that we download. In that shared folder that we created when we were creating the Kali line. Please download it. Have you finished? So you copy file. Yes, extract, copy. Yeah, right? Now, inside your Kali, it will appear the login. Go to that file. Go to file, open folder. See share. When you click on this share, see the setup. Yeah. Then you now extract it. You now bring up the folder. Yeah. So now open the folder. Double click. Good. README. Right click and open the README. Where are you now? Go back to your Kali. Yes. Enlarge it so that you can see what is inside. It says Wireshark Credential Capture Lab Kit. Hmm? Vulnerable login platform for educational use. This lab kit contains everything you need to learn about clear test credential vulnerability. It has the vulnerable login.php, the insecure web application. We also have the setup lab.sh, which is an automated setup script, just like Nmap, what's it called? NPM built Bootstrap. This setup underscore lab.sh will build the web application for us. Student lab instructions, complete student handout, instructor guide, blah 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 blah. Fix that for Linux. Make the setup script executable first time only. You can only run it first time. So we're gonna run this command. What you're gonna do, cd inside the folder where setup is. So cd inside the folder where the setup is inside your copy cd slash enter. So you're running this command. Run that command. Enter. Okay. Then run the setup script. This is now what we do to website. Dot slash setup underscore lab dot sh dot slash enter. What did he say? When I will log in LAN setup, if PHP is installed, the server will be accessible at local. Yeah, open your browser and enter. Hit enter. Okay. So when the time for the class comes, all you have to do is run this one again. Dot slash setup plan. Once you run it, it will build the website. Once it builds the website, you use the one on top, copy this one on top, put it and use it for the class. The file is there now. It's there. So this is what you're going to be running anytime you want to. Yeah. In the, like now, if you want to do something, for example, the CD we use is it not a general command? So there are commands that are generally used. Why there are some you still have to develop yourself. What I have to do, what I did was use what is available to build the solutions that I'm looking for. I didn't go building something that was not there. Yeah. So all the commands that are here are normal commands. Now, this file is my offline and offline. So where is the folder? Open that. Don't open it again. The folder is already open. This is the folder. It's already open. The readme is already open. Now, this command chmod, it means to make executable. Two of them now work together to activate this. This is what I use to save the file that I use. The name of the file is setup_lab.shell. So this plus x and ssmod is used to make it executable so that it can run. Then setup_lab.shell is how to start it. So to start it, just run it. So there's no much. So let me see if I can do it also on my own end. Do I have a new file? New. Where is it on my folder? Let me find where it is on my folder and see if I can get it even without doing it inside the. This is my share, this is my setup. So this is it. Copy, that's my address. Then here, I'm not going to enter I'm not going to change directory into that folder. Let me try to run it and see whether it could really run. So what's the command to start it? The white one is the file. Dot slash underscore lab dot sh. See what you tell me. Meaning you are not in the right folder. That is what it's telling me. So I am going to cd into that folder. Now I'm inside the folder. Let me now run it. You see the color don't change. The other one was white. This one the color don't change. Enter. Blank. So far as you're in this industry, address matters a lot. And if you mess up with the address, you are lost. You won't get what you're looking for. So you copy the first address, copy link address, copy selection, open my Control V. Now it comes up. Insecure educational purposes only. Vulnerable login. If you check here, to tell the connection is not what? It's not secure. Yeah. There's a place for username and password and login. So when the time comes for this class, all you have to do is just run the cd inside the folder, then run the command, just like you run nmap start and npm start. Now this time around for this one it is /setup and it will be done. And that is that. Yes, now this one at the back end. If I close it now, Control C, I don't stop at closing here. Go back to this website now. Refresh it. I'm not going to see them again. Don't stop. So that is all. We are good to go. Yeah, your Wazoo is already on now. Open it and see. Suppose don't load finish. Maybe you logged in. Check wetin you log in. So you are good to go. Most issues people have is set up when they are working from home and not here. So they have issues with set up, but it still take them little time before they get it. I don't understand. It's a monitoring tool. Wazoo is an industry standard monitoring tool. Do you understand what that means? Meaning industries use Wazoo for monitoring. Wazoo is not only the industry standard monitoring tool, but Wazoo is what you're using to learn. If you get to any company and they're using Wazoo, fine. You get to a company and they're using another monitoring tool, the same procedures, the same monitoring tactics, that's what you use. When you are home and we are already about taking this lecture and you're not here, it's just easy for you to just log in. Mm, yeah, mhm. We didn't install another Wireshark website. What we did was that day, what you monitored was CNN website. You recorded CNN website. You visited CNN and example.com. So this time around, we are visiting this vulnerable website to use it for the practical. You understand? And it is still Wazoo that is in your laptop that we will use to monitor it. So we did not build another Wazoo. What we build was a website that we can monitor that will give us the kind of vulnerability results we need. Stopping your